Hello my loves, welcome and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If this is your very first time here, my name is Rethabile, but I'm known as Rethabz. So in today's video guys, I'm so excited for this video guys. We are going to create this amazing look, but the focus is going to be on my babes who have oily skin. So all the products that I am going to use are for people with oily skin, and yes, I am one of them. So this is going to be the best and fun tutorial guys. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and click the bell button to be notified every time when my videos goes out guys. So without wasting any more time guys, let's get straight into this video. Say what you want to say to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Show me there's nothing fake to me now. I wanna wake up with you. Okay my loves, I know that the focus for this tutorial is going to be on the face instead of the eyes, but we are going to start with the eyes. And for that I am going to use only matte eyeshadows, since well this tutorial is all about matte product for oily skin. So I'm going to prime my eyes using an eyeshadow base, which is the Maybelline Fit Me concealer, and I am in the shade 35. So I'm just going to base. I'm just going to blend it with my fluffy brush. So I'm going to set this concealer using my Revlon Candid setting powder. I'm in the shade number 2. So it's very important to set your eyeshadow base, more especially if you are going to use only matte eyeshadows. If you don't set your eyeshadow base, I find that the pigment is not as satisfying as when you set your eyeshadow base. So I'm just going to drag the setting powder also here on my eyebrows. Because if you do not set your eyebrows, you find that during the day, more especially if it is summer, they become very oily. So I'm just going to do a very simple but beautiful eye look. So I'm going to first start with this brown here from any lady palette, and I'm just going to focus on my outer V. I'm not going to drag it inside, and just make sure that you tap the product so that it does not move, since well I do not want it to be at this side. I only want it to be only on the outer V. So using a clean fluffy brush, I'm just going to blend the harsh line and at least drag it outside. So using the very same brush that I have used to apply my brown shade, I'm just going to tap into this purple shade here, and I'm just going to apply it just next to the brown shade. Since well I thought this brown is going to be that pigmented, but I'm not happy with how it is. Yes, you can see the pigment, baby, the pigment. So with the very same clean brush, it's no longer clean, I know, I'm just going to blend that purple shade. So now using the flat brushes, I'm going to first start with this shade here in any lady palette, and I'm just going to apply it on my inner part, going to the outer part. So using the very same brush, oh, I forgot to mention which eyeshadow palette am I using. Is the Only Beauty Classic eyeshadow palette. So I'm going into this pink shade. So that eyeshadow, the first one that I have applied, the more like a light pink, it was just the base for this pink. Since while my eyeshadow palettes do not have that much of a pigment, so that's how I work with them, and they are giving me the best result if I have started with a more lighter shade and going in with a darker shade. Using this very small blending brush, I'm going into this white here, just on the inner part. It's also matte. Okay, using a very small blending brush, I'm going into this shade here, just to blend the darker shade with the lighter shade. So now I'm just using a clean blending brush and I'm just blending the light shade. So I'm just taking a little bit of concealer and I'm cleaning this outer part here. Okay, my loves, we are almost done with the eyes, but for now we are going to focus on the face, since, well, this is the main reason of this video. So I'm going to use a new primer today, and it's a Rimmel London Fix and Protect makeup primer. This is the one. And when you have an oily skin, you have to use a mattifying primer. So this one does not state whether it's mattifying or not, but the reason why I bought this one is because of the SPF that it does have here. I just hope it is showing. It's having an SPF 25. That is why I have decided to use this primer or buy this primer. So primer, guys, primer is the foundation of foundation, guys. I just hope I'm making sense with what I am saying. So yeah, it's very important to use primer, guys. And as you know me, guys, I'm going to let it sit on my skin at least for 3 to 5 minutes before applying any foundation. I've never used a primer that has this white finish. Okay, loves, now we are moving to foundation. So I am going to use a new shade for this foundation. So this is the Maybelline Fit Me foundation, and is the shade 344. As you all remember, or for those who have been watching my videos, they know that I used to mix two foundations, which is 350 and 352, to get the perfect shade for my skin. So now I think, I'm not sure, I think I have found the right shade for me. And the Maybelline Fit Me foundation, guys, it's also mattifying, which is the right foundation for oily skin. You know, when it comes to foundation, guys, you don't have to apply too much. What you can do, if maybe you have dark spots, you can build it in instead of just applying too much and look cakey at the end of the day. So I'm going to use a foundation brush, then I will go in with a beauty blender after using this foundation brush, guys. And as you can see, guys, I'm not moving the product, like I'm not sweeping it, like moving it all over the place. I'm tapping. And the importance of tapping, guys, and more especially when you have a problematic skin, I hope I'm pronouncing it well, is it's very important to tap tap tap. Like I do have dark spots, even though they are not that much, but for me, I just prefer to tap 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 instead of just sweeping the product. So to highlight my loves, I'm going to use two concealers, which is the LA Girl Pro Conceal in the shade Fawn, and I am going to use the Maybelline Fit Me concealer in the shade 35. I'm going to first start with a blending brush to blend the concealer, then I will go in with a beauty blender. So to set the concealer, guys, I am going to use the Revlon Candid Photo Ready setting powder, the one I have used to set my eyeshadow base. So I'm going to use another beauty blender for this setting powder, and before I set, I'm going in with the beauty blender that I have used to blend my concealer to avoid creasing. So to contour, guys, I am going to use the Any Lady palette using this shade here, and this one is my blush. I'm now in love with blush since I've started using this shade, because like I was not a blush person, guys. Okay, my loves, to diffuse any harsh line and to blend everything together, I am going to use the Rimmel Line Down Lasting Finish Long Wear Press Powder. It's high coverage and it's matte finish, which is very good for those with oily skin. This is the one. I'm just going to use it comes with this sponge, but I don't prefer using it, and the mirror as well. What I like about it is the mirror, and I'm just going to use a powder brush to apply it. Not too much. I'm just going to apply this much and dust everything off and diffuse all the harsh lines. Okay, we are moving back to the eyes, and I am going to do a wing liner. So for that, I'm going to use the Signature Cosmetics liquid eyeliner and the BeFabulous eyeliner. So for my lower lashes, guys, I'm going into this darker shade that we have applied and the outer V. So to avoid fallout, I'm going to spray this shade with my setting spray. I'm going to use a very flat brush to apply the shade. I'm just focusing right next to my waterline, since where I'm going to apply a black eyeliner on my waterline. So for my waterline, I'm going to use these two as usual, and then I'm going to apply mascara, even though I do not have lashes, and I'm just going to apply mascara. So for the lips, my loves, I'm going to apply a brown eyeliner and a matte lipstick, the Rimmel London Matte Stay Matte Liquid Lip Color. So it's in the shade Pink Bliss. So I just want it to be nude like. It will be the first time using this one, so I'm not sure how it's going to look, but I'm pretty sure that it's going to go with this eye look. Then we go with setting spray. It's very important for those with oily skin to use setting spray. So I am using the Signature Fix Perfect Matte Makeup Fixing Spray. So it's very important, as I mentioned, to use a matte setting spray as well. I'm going to press it in with the beauty blender. Okay, my loves, this is the end of our tutorial, guys. I just hope you have enjoyed creating this amazing look with me, guys. This is for us, those who have oily skin, guys. If you follow all the steps, you will never go wrong, guys. So, and please don't forget to use matte products if you have oily skin, and if you have a combination skin, try to find the primers that are in between dry and oily. And obviously, if you are having a dry skin, use luminous product. I just hope I'm pronouncing the word right, guys. So thank you so much for creating this amazing look with me, guys. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment down below. Tell me what you think of this amazing look, guys, and I will see you soon on my next video, guys. Goodbye.